Back in the fourth chapter, we looked at Contribute's ability to roll back page versions, which as we saw can be very useful if a Contribute user completely messes up a page. If rollbacks are enabled, all he or she has to do is go up to the File menu, go to Actions, and choose Rollback to Previous Version. And again, that'll open up a list of previous versions of the pages, and they can select from that list to choose which version they want to roll back to. I also mentioned in that movie that Contribute can roll back to up to 99 previous versions of any page. But as a site administrator, you probably wouldn't want to allow for that many rollbacks because each version of the page is stored on your web server, and having 99 versions of every page in your site that's ever been edited could start eating up server space really fast. So let me show you where you'll find the rollback settings. If you don't have the My Connections window open, you can still administer your sites by choosing Contribute, Administer Websites, and then choosing the site you want to administer. If you're on Windows, you would choose Edit, Administer Websites, and then choose the site. And here in the Administer Website dialog, you'll go over to the Rollbacks category. Rollbacks aren't enabled by default, but you can just check Enable Rollbacks, and here you can choose how many previous versions of the page you want to keep. By default, Contribute saves 3 rollback versions of each page, which is probably a good number to keep it at. As a site administrator, you might want to train your Contribute users to make all the changes they think they'll need or want before publishing a page back to the site, because each time they hit the Publish button, Contribute will save the previous version of the page, including all images and other associated media files, to a folder called _baks backs stored on the server. So if a Contribute user is, say, editing some text and then publishing the page, then adding an image and then publishing the page, and then adding some more text and then publishing the page again, that's 3 versions right there. To make sure the real original version of the page doesn't get deleted, either train your Contribute users to make all their necessary changes before publishing the page, or increase the number of rollbacks. But again, keep in mind that increasing the number of rollbacks will take up more space on your server. On the flip side, though, storage space is getting cheaper and cheaper, so if you can spare the space, you might want to increase your rollback versions to something like 5 versions. It's probably something you'll have to experiment with, but it's definitely worth enabling rollbacks just for the peace of mind that you'll be able to restore earlier working versions of your web pages should a Contribute user make some kind of serious mistake that breaks the page.